What if, after a wonderful night with a significant other or a potential significant other, you wake up the next morning feeling good, feeling like you got your whole life ahead of you, like a nice future with this particular person. You go home, or you try to go home, and suddenly a cop approaches you and basically kind of starts beef with you. Is trying to find something for them to shake you down or arrest you or shoot you or whatever. Things get out of hand. He takes your life, but instead of just dying, you wake up all over again, only to experience the same scenario, to constantly be killed by the cops over and over again, no matter what you do differently. Basically, Groundhog Day for black people. What if? That's just a piece of Two Distant Strangers, and this is my review. What's going on? So, Two Distant Strangers is a short film which has inspired me in a weird way. Basically about a young black man, maybe he looks like he's probably in his mid to late 20s, maybe early 30s. He has a good night and he tries to go home, but he's assaulted by a cop, and he's basically killed by this cop over and over again. Like he gets killed, he wakes up in the same bed, in the same scenario, tries to leave and go home again to his dog. He gets killed by the cops again, over and over again. And he tries multiple things, hoping that it would somehow change the outcome. Like, if I just go talk to him and, have a drink with him or shake his hand, smile real hard, maybe he won't shoot me this time. Like, maybe he won't see me as an enemy. Maybe he won't see me as this violent criminal, this violent, like, virus or some shit that just has to be extinguished, but nothing changes. It's basically like what the movie is about, is like him trying to get home, to just go home to his dog and go to work or whatever. He's a graphic designer, so that's his job, so he can be at home and work. Hell. So this film is a really genius idea, sort of, because it captures. I mean, it's kind of like Groundhog Day or like one of those like loop movies, like End of Tomorrow, I believe, or something like that. But it shows that it's sort of paralleled to the different scenarios where innocent black people get killed. They're doing basically nothing wrong, right? Hell, they might be going to get ice cream, and a cop looks at them funny, like, "Did you just look at me funny, boy?" And he just kills him. Like Tamir Rice, I believe his name was Tamir Rice, 12-year-old boy shot in the park because he was playing with a BB gun. Cops just rolled up to him, shot him. Sandra Bland, right? She was smoking a cigarette. She had a tail light out or something like that. She gets killed, or more than likely she was killed, but they made it to look like a suicide, basically. Yeah, I don't think anybody's really just okay with believing that she committed suicide, except for people that believe that black people like deserve to die by default, which they do exist apparently. But yeah, there's plenty of scenarios where it doesn't matter what a black person does. They're constantly viewed as inherently evil and deserving of death, and they get killed for crazy shit by certain people. And then there's like a lot of politicians and media heads and stuff like that kind of go along with it, kind of like make excuses for it and stuff like that. It's basically their job. Like, they get paid for that shit. It's crazy. But anyway, this film kind of captures that. It captures the fact that it doesn't matter what you do differently, you're going to be a target. Like, you are viewed as evil. It just doesn't matter what you do. And I feel like some people would see this movie and I don't think they're going to get it. But if we can get 2% of the naysayers or like opposers of justice to switch sides, I mean, that's progress, right? Like, even just 2% of the people that's talking crazy, that's something, right? I don't know. Yeah, who even is gonna watch this movie? Like, I honestly only saw this movie because it popped up on Netflix. It kind of forced me to to look through at a like list of Oscar nominees, and I happened to see it, and I was like, yo, this is dope. This is a really good idea. Let me hook up some food real quick and sit down and watch this. You know what I'm saying? And I really liked it. I really liked it. Let's see. I'm going to give it a 8 on the first viewing, and I guess about a 6 on the replay value. The first time is really good. It's really interesting to see it all play out and to know how like where they're coming from. As a black man myself, to know like to understand what they're going for, to see it played out in this sort of fashion, like in a film where it's like Groundhog Day. It was like to see it like that and just realize, like, yo, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. You are the devil and they're gonna kill you. If that cop has that kind of mindset, because not all cops are like that, but replay value is a 6. This is a film I would absolutely watch again. It's not that long. It's not as good because I know what happens. To me, I don't know. I would watch it with other people. Like, I would bring them in, like, yo, check this out. It's just 30 minutes. Come on, just check it out. I didn't like the ending. It kind of irritated me, but I get it. The ending is just like, it's an ongoing battle, because in reality, the ending is sort of a parallel to our current situation, because things haven't necessarily changed, right? There hasn't been a concrete answer as to what the hell we can do about this, but for him, I forget the character's name, but it's Joey Badass. For Joey Badass's character, the fight isn't over, right? Just because there hasn't been a way out so far doesn't mean that we should give up on that. Like, it doesn't mean that we should give in and just lay in bed, like, and just wake up, get shot, wake up, get shot, wake up, get shot. Like, oh man, hey, you're about 2 seconds early. This is just what we're supposed to do now, right? I just lay in bed and you kill me. You know. So I believe that that's what the ending is going for, and I feel that, right? I feel that, you know, and I hope that that this film is something that we can view in the past, in the future, and be like, yo, wasn't this something when we couldn't figure out how to get some police officers to not shoot black people? Yeah, man. Sure glad we don't have to deal with that shit no more. Wouldn't that be nice to just be viewed as a human being by the vast majority of people, and have situations where media stations aren't taking up for murderers of black people? You know, wouldn't that be something? I don't know. Anywho, hell, this review is like a third of the movie. I think I'm gonna end it right here. There's a lot more that I could say, but that's plenty of other stuff I could, like, you know, do, or like videos and stuff I can do. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. I need some love, man. I got a lot of stuff I want to do, but I'm trying to get my audience built up. I'm trying to get my subscribers built up. So yeah, feel free to come through and support and everything. I'm trying to get to well, right now I'm trying to do like 100 subscribers. So, you know, baby steps. If I can do that, maybe I can get to 1,000. If I can get to 1,000, I can get to 10,000. If I can get to 10,000, I get to 50,000. If I get to 50,000, it's over. You know what I'm saying? I can keep climbing from there. If I hit like 100,000, ooh, Lord, it's going down. Anyway, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Show a brother some love. I sure appreciate it. Thank you much.